Imtiyaz Qureshi now also joins us. Imtiyaz, good afternoon. What do you make of the derivative sides of the position, or what is it looking like? Do you think markets can fall down further?
As of now, what I can see, understand that this is a zigzag structure and the market is likely to take somewhere support at around 8550, which was earlier last month bottom. So I think so we need to see that 8550 is not able to break or not. If at all doesn't break, then this is the third leg, and the fourth leg upside will definitely start up. But as of now, we are looking for the market for taking a support somewhere around 8550.
8550, which is also the low of the day?
You can say it is a low of the day, it is a last month bottom also, and it is the bottom where the market actually started its rally. So it is a very much, you can say, a triple combination support. So which will definitely see a big move from, if at all that level can break 8550. Because below 8550, it will definitely give not only the negative breakout on the weekly chart, but it will give definitely to the monthly chart also negative breakout, and which will definitely take the market below 8400.
You know, as far as Nifty is concerned, or tomorrow morning or maybe Monday morning is concerned, it's quite a possibility that there may be a gap down opening, because we're seeing a huge position getting unwind today. But still, you know, there may be a lot of M2M losses. So if there is a gap down below 8550, would that be sufficient for you to confirm, or you would wait for closing?
Actually, technically, the structure get defined only below the closing. But yes, what you said is very much right, that if at all tomorrow we see the gap down opening maybe 30-40 point, then this will definitely give an impact that the lower level will definitely start getting opening. And I think so the probability and the structure looks very much similar, that this is the first time that we had hit the lower low. And since the rally has started from 6825 till 8944 or 8900, very much close to 9000, and this is the first time we had given a lower bottom closing. So this is going to create a short-term top at the level, and the rally which we have seen 68 to almost 9000 will see some retracement coming in, and that would be somewhere around 84 or maybe 83 level.
Right. Mayuresh, you are surprised by the move in some of the high beta names like, SBI, Axis. They've just fallen about 1-2% or maybe max 2.5%.
Yes, and again, as I said, I think knee-jerk reactions onto these stocks. And again, one must realize that over the next few weeks, I think few developments are taking place both domestically and globally. We've got our own RBI policy to contend with on the 4th of October. And what probably happens with the US elections is also going to be on top of the minds of global investors. So what happens over the next few weeks is going to be equally crucial. And again, what the Fed does in its December policy. So I think all these actions will start gaining traction over the next few days. So again, I think there are too many economic developments to take place. So what really happens out of that is also required to be monitored equally.
You know, Mayuresh, as far as, overall markets are concerned, and as you said that, now you're looking at a December Fed. Now, when the September Fed hike actually went away, the view was that till US elections, we don't have any major triggers. Now, would the market start looking or wait for the event to happen and then start to buy? Because earlier it was you buy first and then wait for the event.
So again, I think the liquidity remains extremely strong because of the negative yields that you're probably seeing across global bond markets. So I think the cash has to be deployed at some point of time. So I think they're not going to wait for the US elections to probably happen. You'll see exit polls happening before that. So largely, I think the dependency factor on who will win and the probability thereof, I think, will determine the market trend post the elections. But pre-elections, I think reasonable amount of liquidity still shall keep coming in. So again, I think qualitatively, I think sectors which get beaten down for whatever reason over the next few days, I think you will find investor interest coming back in those sectors.
Mayuresh, Imtiyaz, just stay on with us. About a minute remaining for markets to shut, and not looking that good. 400 points down for the Nifty, 127. There has been a sharp uptick. If I just pull up the Nifty intraday, you'll get a sense of what I'm saying. But again, it's just a 2-minute move, so it will not get captured in the entire adjusted closing. HUL down about 1%. Bharti Infratel was the top gainer. In fact, it was up 3% till close. It's almost closing now, and it's up about 3.5% odd. Let's look at some of the other names as well, and what's happening in the Nifty pack. So if I look at some of the other names on the Nifty 50 pack and really what's happening, there you go. There is that sharp up move that we're talking about, 129 points lower. Let's look at the top losers on the Nifty pack. Let's just pull up the wall once again. So BHEL was down about 7. Aurobindo Pharma is down close to about 5. That's the closing bell that we're talking about. Markets have shut for the day. It would have come in as a sigh of relief for a lot of investors, especially who are bulls in the market. SBI down 1.7, Kotak down 0.5%, ICICI Bank down 3%, ITC down about 0.5% or so. Axis Bank down about 1.4, Hindalco down about 4, Idea Cellular was down 2, BHEL was among the top losers, down 7%. 17 million shares traded for BHEL, 133, 134. Aurobindo Pharma down 5%. It's been one of the biggest performers. So today retracing some of those losses, 831, 4.5 million shares traded for Aurobindo Pharma, 831, 832 for Aurobindo Pharma, 4 million shares traded. Let's look at the other movers as well. So Hindalco was down about 4%, 150, 14 million. Very, very strong move. Adani Ports was down 4%, 260 rupees for Adani. Tech Mahindra was down about 3.5%. 425. That's a name which has trickled down from 500 levels to 400 in just a matter of time. This is a time when some of the IT names have not particularly cracked so much. Bank of Baroda is down 3.5, 162 for Bank of Baroda. ICICI down about 3. Tata Steel down close to 3. Lupin not looking that good, down 3%. Sun Pharma down 3%. Tata Motors down 2.5. And the list can just go on and on as far as these losers are concerned. Sun Pharma down close to about 3%. Let's look at the broader market space, and there we have a lot of companies with volumes that actually went out. Let's look at the index as well. So the broader market indices did not do that well. We were down 4% for BSE small cap, 3.5%, 4% for the BSE mid cap space. Jet Airways is the top loser, 12% decline. 5 million shares traded for Jet Airways, 495. Not looking that good for Jet Airways. Arcom down 11%, 42 rupees. ICICI Prudential down close to 11%, 295. GMR Infrastructure, a very, very heavy volume name, 26 million shares traded. Let's look at ICICI Prudential. It was a new listing. It was the first day of listing, and what a day to list. It's down about 11%, 295. Marksans Pharma was down about 10%, 49 rupees. Orchid Pharma down close to 14%. Rain Industries off late has been buzzing, down 10%. Copran Limited not looking that good. Balaji Telefilms, we spoke to them in the morning. It's down about 10% right now. And some of these names have just cracked and they've just not looked behind for any of these names. Adani Enterprise for one. TV18 down 9%. Reliance Infrastructure down 8.5%. DLF down 8%, 142. Adani Power down 8.5%. JSPL down 8%. Bank, and these are big names that we are talking about. DLF is an industry leader in the retail, in the real estate space. JSPL, of course, earlier was a Nifty company, but still has substantial capacity. Bank of India down about 8%, 110 rupees for Bank of India. Indian Bank down about 8%, 208. MMTC down 8%. IDBI 7.8% down. Union Bank 7.6% down. Divan Housing 7%. This is a name which is a play on low rates. Everybody just wanted to buy this till yesterday or maybe today morning, but Divan Housing, that's down about 7%. BHEL, L&T Finance Holdings, SAIL, Fortis, and high beta names just tend to go on in such a market which are just losing. Mayuresh is still with us. Imtiyaz is still with us. Mayuresh, interest rate plays in India still continue to be the favorite. So if there is a further decline of 10-15%, you would start to hunt in this market?
Oh, absolutely. I think if such a fall comes through, I think very happy to start looking at qualitative names within this space, whether that be larger private sector banks or whether that be NBFCs.
Right. Imtiyaz, what is your view on the rate sensitive?
I didn't get your question.
What is your view on rate sensitive names? Any banks, Nifty Bank, what will be your view?
Pankaj, already Bank Nifty has given a monthly breakdown at below 19,600, and from there we are continuing to see the selling pressures. And right now today we have seen some high beta banking stocks losing the stream like SBI, Yes Bank, ICICI Bank. Everybody has started giving the fall, but it is a considerable that the entire rally was being participated from the banking sectors, and today the losing was coming from the banking sector. So not a doubt, but somewhere down the line I am looking that the fall will definitely continue for another couple of days, and after that there would be a consolidation. Until unless this consolidation doesn't get completed, I don't think so that it would be a good level to buy any stocks. But yes, I would give a chance that if at all some pullback come, then would be taking as a sell on rally.
Mayuresh, mid cap, small cap, still too early to bottom fish. They have really rallied. Just wait for another 5-10%.
Again, the rally has been quite humongous, Pankaj, in both these spaces. And largely, as I've been mentioning time and again, I think what really needs to adopt a stock-specific approach within this entire gamut. And largely, again, I think wait for your price points to come through. Since the uncertainty continues over the next few days and the markets crack further, I think qualitative stocks within this space can definitely be looked at, whether they be mid-cap FMCG companies, mid-cap cement companies, which have run up significantly over the past few weeks. Such corrections will be welcome, and again, I think would give long-term investors an opportunity to start nibbling in.
Mayuresh, how would you look at the flows in the next few days? If the flow activity turns negative, or if it doesn't really pick up, one should just wait till the flows pick up to buy, even if the price is higher?
Well, absolutely, and as I said earlier, I think it should be a wait and watch mode. The currency again will be a little bit under pressure. We've already seen that today, and again that would also be construed to be a knee-jerk reaction, at least at this point of time. But largely, yes, I think one really needs to have a wait and watch mode adopted at this point of time, specifically in terms of fresh investments. And again, wait to see how the reactions are. So I think there's no need to rush into the markets, even if the markets probably move up over the next few days. Again, I think one really needs to reassess the situation, look at the kind of stocks you've got in your portfolio at the current juncture and what you're needed to buy. So I think you need to buy quality in these markets and stick with quality for a longer period of time.